3. Welcome back to the Joe DePronio Experience. If you are listening, tuning in tonight.
It's the Super Goon Experience.
Well, yeah, but we're...
No, say the Super Goon Experience.
And a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Welcome back to the Super Goon Experience. If you are tuning in tonight, I'm here with a special guest, Christian Pietrantoni. Pietrantoni, everybody.
Thank you for having me on the show tonight.
You're welcome. So, how's it feel to be filming in front of a live audience?
You know, it's kind of funny to say that. I appreciate each and every person who came to our show tonight. And I hope you guys are going to add a lot of intellectual questions to the podcast.
A lot of intellectual. I can't even say that word.
Alright, so
Intellectual.
how have you been, man? It's been a whole season.
Yeah, well, first I think I should shake your hand because...
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
you do not want to pick a fight with this guy. Yeah.
you're a strong man.
Hey, thanks,
Yeah,
man.
so,
You're a big guy.
well, let's get back on topic here.
Well, there's really no topic to a podcast.
Yeah, so let's just start discussing something.
Roll it off the tongue, you know? Whatever comes to our
You ever think about
third eye.
well, well, here. I was thinking about 9/11.
9/11.
I don't want to talk about the nitty gritty,
Well, we all know about
I
9/11.
know. I want to talk not like 9/11 itself.
I think everyone's sick of hearing
Dude,
about 9/11.
the fate of humanity. The fate of humanity. That could have very well been the end of mankind.
You're saying 9/11 could have been the end of mankind. Can you explain how? No, he might have an actual point here. He might have an actual point.
Basically.
Yeah, you better hear fast. The audience is getting
You guys
anxious.
are the plot. Did you hear me or not? Well, basically you guys are the plot. Alright, well listen.
Well, what do you mean?
No,
I don't get that
that's
reference.
what I'm saying. 9/11, if that pissed off the wrong guy, what if they shot a nuke there? The nukes were going all over the world. You know?
What? Wait a second. Go back about 15 seconds.
Okay. So basically. No wait. Basically, you gotta raise your hand.
Guys, there's like a spider crawling down my back. I don't know what's going on.
No one's gonna listen to this.
All right.
What?
All right.
Trash it.
What? No. This is not. I'll cut it out.
Trash it.
I'll cut it.
Let's
Yeah.
start over.
Okay.
Let's start over.
Okay. I am not going back to square.
It's not gonna be funny. It's not gonna be good. Podcast.
This is great. This is golden. This is golden.
No.
I'll cut it out. I'll cut it out later. Just
Okay.
everyone, just quiet down. I'm not calling you again. I told you I'm gonna cut it out later. I'm gonna cut this part out. I'm not going back to square one. I'm not going back to square one. Sit the fuck down. I don't like swearing on my podcast, but I'll swear if you just don't. Just the fate of humanity.
Okay. No. Let me finish my 9/11 point.
So wait, you want me to cut before the fate of humanity, but then you want to continue your 9/11 point?
Yes. I can't do it without laughing.
Well, it's a live audience. What do you think's gonna fucking happen?
Okay. If 9/11.
You want to do this next time? We'll do it just me and you, baby.
Guys, you were I thought you were going to do the fucking future of humanity.
All right, I'm cutting this out.
The future of humanity.
Okay. Well, why are we on 9/11, man? Because you damn well know 9/11 is not going to be the end of it. Okay? It's just 2 towers and a Pentagon.
Don't forget Building 7.
And Building 7, yeah.
Everyone be quiet.
Joey in a Time magazine. 9/11 wasn't the end of it.
This isn't a podcast anymore.
Trump says 9/11 ain't the end of it. It's like we got a bomb.
Okay.
All right, no, don't touch my phone. This is the podcast.
Guys, just quiet, please.
Oh my god.
We're only 4 minutes in. I know it feels like 8 minutes, but we're only 4 in.
All right, room composing. Everyone shut up. Just restart normally.
Okay, restart normally. What he means by that, don't freak out. What he means by that is go back to the fate of humanity.
Okay.
You don't have to walk back out.
Hey.
All right?
Fate of humanity.
Alright, we're on the fate of humanity.
Yes, we are.
So how do you want to start this off? I mean, let's just...
You're the guest.
Alright, well, basically, think about it this way.
He's asking me the questions on my show.
There's hundreds of ways that the end of the world could happen. End of humanity, if you will.
Oh, I will.
It could be AI.
All right, let's talk about AI because AI is an interesting
Is
topic.
it-
9/11's not an interesting topic, however. So
Well-
let's cut away from 9/11. You can come back to that point later.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Okay, if you can clarify it and
But AI. Let's talk about AI. I've seen these robots
AI.
that are on YouTube that can walk by themselves. They can
Oh, yeah.
jump over things.
in fact they could probably do much more than
Now-
that right now.
You know, the government could probably create an AI. No, but listen to this. What if they create like bots for war, like war bots? that
Yeah.
go out and
Well,
kill
that's the
people?
plan.
Yeah, like soldiers.
So we don't have to risk any
So
more
we
human
can,
life.
Like, say our population could be saved.
Well, I don't
so we get-
necessarily think they
well,
want our population to be
Think about this.
saved.
Think about it. The robots go out for war and they have a little fucking tick. Bzzz.
Right, they could be
What-
hacked. Our
yeah.
phones can be hacked.
Oh yeah, hacked. If someone hacked that, they could fucking kill.
Yeah,
people.
right.
A
It could
terrorist.
technically turn on
Dude,
even civilians.
It's like a terrorist behind like closed doors.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Chinese.
the
They
Chinese.
could take out a country from that far away. What if the robots turned on us?
That's what. Yeah, like that's what hacking.
That'd be
Or
that'd
they
be
become self-aware. Like
Human versus AI.
yeah, that's Skynet. Terminator. They made 5 movies.
And near.
Yeah, 5 movies of Terminator, because it's an interesting topic that people care about. And I think AI. I think the theory is right now is we're all. It's not a theory. I mean, we're all detached cyborgs. I mean, look in your pockets. You know, look in your pockets.
That is a good. That's a. You know.
This is a cyborg,
That no. Listen. That's
and
a,
we are the.
That's a beautiful way of putting it. Honestly.
But we're all
It's like-
detached
it's like
cyborgs.
poetry.
Well, okay. So what happens when we become? When are we going to be able to differentiate between cyborg and detached cyborg? How advanced are these things going to become to the point where we actually
All right,
become?
Think about the phone.
cyborgs.
Think about the phone today. We use it for travel.
Yeah,
We use it
to pay for
to
things.
charge it.
I don't use my phone
We
for
use it to
travel.
charge it.
Well,
To
GPS.
to listen to music. Oh, you know, you start to think. What part of your life isn't your phone?
Right. Our lives are in here right now. Like this knows all about us, and it's scary. I mean, if it's seen my porn history, it would probably know
Okay.
everything about me.
Here's the thing, though. You guys gotta think. You guys gotta think. These phones. Who's to say the government hasn't like made the iPhones to like? What if they are listening to us? What if
Probably
they-
right now on our
What
podcast.
what if the politicians are robots and we're just fucking human slaves? We don't even know they're robots.
May I interject?
Yeah,
Hold on.
question.
Will you raise your hand?
Okay.
Joe. Ricardo.
Well, yeah, but he spoke out.
Yeah, he asked. Go ahead.
I thought it was a podcast, not a talk show.
Well, it's whatever you really want it to be in the time. So
Alright,
like, well, right now it could be a talk show if you want, if that sounds more logical.
Well, I was thinking podcast.
Well, now it's a podcast. Yeah, right now.
Like Joe Rogan did.
Yeah.
Like guest speaking did.
Yeah, you're just. Oh, so we're all. Well,
So I
yeah.
said, may I interject?
Yeah. You may interject. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I was an audience member.
Well, you are an audience member,
Basically,
though. Yeah. I mean, everyone's audience. Even Chris's audience. I'm
Your
audience.
Got
Yeah.
me.
I'm watching this take place, man. I'm an audience, man.
What?
Yeah, I'm watching all this take place.
We're not talking about the grand scheme of things. We're talking about the fucking podcast.
Ask your question.
Oh
man.
well, I'm not. No, I'm
What were
the
you
host.
talking about, bro? We're the parasites.
You were gonna write that thing I said down.
I was, but what,
Ask the damn question.
what were you talking about?
The fate of humanity.
Yeah, you had a question. You said, "May I interject?
You can't go back
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
to the topic.
Dude, you
Whoever's the owner of the White
No,
Sudan."
I'm just kidding.
All
No,
right.
ask your question.
Yeah. What's the question, Chief?
You raise your hand.
Big man, big sauce.
I can't remember the topic.
They
It was
said
a-
they were talking about like what's the difference between
Detached cyborg and detached cyborgs.
And then they said, "Oh, our phone's everything. If they see our porn history."
Yeah, if you see my porn history, you probably know everything about me.
Oh, dude, I would have to know exactly what they're talking about when I said
Oh,
that.
I just ask any question.
Wait, let me retrace.
Phone to charge it.
Let me retrace my
Do you
steps.
remember?
I'm gonna go back to when I said that quote, and then I'm gonna
Like the uses
think
of
of right.
the everyday phone.
It was right after that. It was right after the porn.
We used it
Just
for
go
travel.
right before I say may I interject.
Our lives are in.
I can't stop the podcast live.
Just keep going. I'm sure
Okay,
we'll come back.
I need a question now. Now we're let on. So.
Why can't it just be an open discussion? That's what I'm saying.
You raise your hand and you can say anything.
Well,
you
he
want.
made the rules
It doesn't
technically.
have,
I mean,
it doesn't have to be a question. You can say anything you want. You can add to the conversation.
yeah, right. But I guess we.
Like, what's your opinion? You can,
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Like, what's your opinion? You're the guest, man.
Well, I thought we were just talking about AI.
Well, no, we're talking about the fate of humanity.
Right.
Well,
But
Well,
that.
right now we're talking about like AI is a type of thing that could.
Yeah, it is. It could be the
Right.
end because he brought up Terminators, T1000s, T1000s, TX. Go ahead.
What I was saying is, I think if the robots, because you were talking about the glitch. Remember?
Like, what if someone hacked it, or like what if they turned?
Hack the robots.
Or no, but after that, when you said what if there was like a tick in the brain that was just like self-aware?
No, I'm just saying that, yeah, like
Yeah.
that, like what you had like a self-aware army, like Terminator or some shit, and they're taking over the fucking world,
Yeah.
killing everyone. They wouldn't need like humans still around,
Right.
and you could argue that they would
Okay.
for like,
Slave use?
I guess that
Rape?
and like,
Well, like
what am I thinking of?
parts.
Evolution, like to study them.
Like
and shit?
so we're like history.
No, to like build upon and like further themselves.
But they don't need. They know everything about us, though. I mean, they're on the web. They know humans. They know we're
No, that's the thing,
scumbags.
like no, inevitably in real life,
What is the?
I'm
word
telling you right now,
inevitably
if an AI,
it's gonna happen
means
no
it
matter
can't be
what.
stopped. It's gonna happen.
if the AI seen it went through our internet and it just seen humans, it would want to kill us. We want to kill each other.
No, you know, it's like actually happening. It's actually happening.
Yeah.
There
No.
has been-
That's actually crazy. Like the
There has
robot
been-
sees the pictures of war.
And that's all it knows. That's
Picture
all
of
Earth
war.
is. We're all war. We're all conquered.
No, in
Oh, and they study us and they're like, "Guess we in a war.
in
Guess
like
we gotta go to war."
2010, they actually built an AI robot, and it had like malicious intent against the
Yeah.
human race.
Well, there's the Sophia now that jokes about it.
Yeah.
It jokes about
They have,
like
a
destroying the
sense
human
of
race.
humor. And
Yeah, they have a
you do-
humor.
At one point, what I'm getting at is at one point, everything that's in it is programmed, but once they start to actually learn and like build, they'll start up their whole evolutionary cycle where they won't need humans around for anything, and they can just
Oh my
repair
God.
themselves and know. Like,
We
and then robots start like gradually. With
Okay,
every
well,
generation get like.
there's another
more and
there's
more
another
advanced.
situation there. What if if you can't beat them, join them.
Sure.
See,
How
I
would
don't-
humans
I don't-
join?
I don't think robots would.
But what like that goes back to being a cyborg?
Oh,
What if they give
wait,
us
no, no, no,
implants,
no.
or what if we get implants to become smart like
Somehow
they
I
are?
think they
What
would
if
be
what if the
as sympathetic,
cyborgs?
though.
Listen,
Maybe not.
what if the cyborgs had like a test you could take to become one of them?
Yeah, I guess you can argue. You can. But
You're going away from the big picture.
Right. All right. So the bigger.
definition of a cyborg is not their intelligence;
Right.
it's their components.
Is it a possibility? And if it is a possibility, what is its effects on us?
What is the effect on AI on us? I think it's going to be good for about a year to a couple years.
Well, then people are gonna start getting out of hand and like.
Well, no.
We're too risky.
The AI is going to start getting out of hand.
But yeah, what if there's a crazy guy though that invents AI that's horrible? Like,
I mean, so to speak. I mean, AI.
I mean, you gotta think there are turrets, dude. They kill people. They see a human, dead. That's what they're programmed to do.
They don't see it; they sense movement and shoot in that
I
direction.
know, but like,
They don't see it and say, "I don't like this."
Yeah, but what if it starts knowing it's shooting at
what if
humans?
every turret in the world turns on its masters?
A what?
According to
No, what is the-
technology's
what are you
rules,
talking
there are
about?
no
Like what?
masters.
Its own like robot, like gun,
What?
a robot
turret.
gun.
Like a turret, like an automatic
A
turret.
turret's like a gun.
Like
Like
a-
shoots by itself.
machine
Right, it's like a
on
Sentry.
tripod,
It like it
and
rotates.
it like senses movement and it shoots
This is
wherever
an
it finds
actual.
movement.
This is an actual thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has laser. It uses
Robot
like
gun.
movement. Yes. Yeah, that's the thing.
It kills.
You didn't know that? It
It's a
kills
turret.
moving objects. They're automatic turrets.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Man?
Dude,
Yeah, dude.
it's
Yeah.
a crazy weapon.
Oh yeah.
They don't talk about
We're
it in
we're
school.
and we're the sad truth about it is we're all just apes too.
Wait, no.
Automatic guns.
Hey, let's composure before I forget my question. Or no, I know how we're gonna.
I mean, we're a bunch of monkeys. We throw shit at each other.
Okay, now let's try.
Like, but we throw nukes at each other.
Yeah.
Monkeys throw shit at
Wait,
each other.
Let's stop this for a second. Let's forget everything for a second. We're talking about the fate of humanity and turrets, right? That leads into the next topic.
Okay.
What if, like, warfare could end this world? We're on the brink of war right now.
Dude,
We've had multiple
topic,
wars.
man. Just rephrase.
I mean, yeah, World War III. Like that's like they say it could be
No,
fought
the fate of humanity is the
AI.
grand
It's the war on
AI. I'm
AI.
talking about war. So like,
Excuse me?
So it's like a subtopic.
yeah.
Yeah, we really haven't established anything here.
At any moment, Donald Trump could fucking.
Well, I don't think it would be Donald Trump's decision
Well, yeah.
because there's more behind that.
At
There's
any
more
minute,
behind that.
Fucking Donald Trump is gonna be like the end of fucking Godzilla Final Wars.
Yeah.
Fucking world.
Well,
Well, alright,
he has to be. Sometimes you have to do
Now
it.
that we're on the fate of.
No, it doesn't have to be Final Wars.
Well, maybe not Final
It's
Wars.
just like the Final
Everyone
War
wants world peace, collectively.
Yeah, in their own eyes, though.
Yeah.
What they vision
But
is
some
world
people
People
peace.
have different ideas.
Some people want power.
It's like Thanos. World peace is destroying half the population.
Well, you gotta think too, the civilians in every country
Dude,
outweigh
alright.
the.
My world peace is killing every.
Let me bring that into
citizen.
a philosophical aspect.
It's a little bit of that.
Thanos was right.
I think we'll play down.
Thanos was right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of Thanos.
They throw it in movies
Yo, speaking of Thanos. What?
to let people know what they're thinking.
Speaking of Thanos.
Genocide.
Speaking of Thanos, we should.
Subconsciously, they throw it in there.
We should order Ying's, bro.
Yeah, but he's not-
Not on the podcast, dude.
By the time the
Dude, you
podcast-
just ate! You just ate! You just ate! Give your body time to digest! Where's the gym grind?
Tomorrow morning.
You're gonna have 2 subs in you tomorrow morning. And you wanna go work out with 2 subs?
2 subs tomorrow.
I have the stamina of a lizard.
Okay,
Let's keep going.
so AI.
Dom, honestly though, I'm gonna call out Dom right now. He has not added much to the conversation.
Because it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like we can't stay on topic here. I'm gonna have to cut all these parts out.
I can stay on topic.
I'm trying to bring this into a philosophical aspect.
Well, I'm ready to listen to your philosophical. If you just you can't have side conversations.
Like God.
There can be no side conversations.
What if the world ended with a religious thing? God.
It already is.
Like possibility.
Yeah, there's these are all possibilities. Sure.
What if God?
If there is a God.
If there is a God, what if he's a corrupt God? What if he created us like his little ants to play with? What if he wants to destroy our world and create a new one?
Like he's evil.
Like he does it for fun.
What if the twist
You gotta think,
is
there's this guy up there, God. What does he get to do with his life? He already created everything. Sit there and do nothing all day? No. He's gonna go play with his little play sets.
Interesting coming from an atheist.
right?
He's gonna play with his little play sets. He's gonna fucking throw earth at the wall like it's nothing.
Yeah, he is doing that Hurricane Florence with his finger right now.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe.
Tornado, he's like blowing.
Well, Mother Nature, you know.
Eruptions, he's just fucking jerking off.
Maybe he wants to see how we would react to see if we're worthy of getting in heaven or not. Maybe he wants to see if there's still sympathy on Earth, or
What are
maybe
all
he wants to see.
possibilities? You guys are breaking down each individual topic.
He's
so over the top.
he's saying like what if he decides he wants to spare the human race instead of destroy
If
it?
he does?
God.
God.
Yo, can we just move on to
Somehow
the next
God is
fucking
saying-
broader
Okay, so
topic?
you have AI, you have
Religion,
you have what else?
Religion?
You have
Government.
what's other possibilities?
Government.
Could be revolution.
Well, revolution.
it could be a revolution. Maybe.
Actually, revolution is not
order.
true.
It's just
Go
dumb
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You don't-
He's gonna take the earth.
Yeah, dude. We just gotta chill, man. We just gotta chill.
I'm chill, man.
We gotta chill. Let's just
It's the audience.
one at a time, man. One at a time.
Man.
And don't cut someone off and come up with another idea.
Okay.
Listen to their idea and then expand on their idea.
Okay, man.
Let's all expand on each other's ideas.
Yeah.
This is a podcast. Isn't it?
Right. But you don't want to interrupt somebody while they're coming with their idea.
Possibilities here.
I believe that it's going to be government related.
Okay.
Expand.
Well, I think the type of government
You're not expanding.
I am expanding.
Oh, you are expanding?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's hear how you're going to expand it. then.
Government is interesting because mine is like pretty close to government.
But here comes your idea.
Well, yeah, well, we're gonna compare.
Well,
it.
no,
we're gonna
you want to
compare-
expand on it. You don't
we're
want
gonna
to.
compare
You got to
it.
finish my idea first.
He said it's the government, Joey. How is the government?
Wait,
Yeah.
Joey
Well,
first.
go-
Joey first.
okay.
Go ahead.
Right, like I didn't finish. You know, you gotta throw your
So
ideas out there.
expand,
Well,
Joe.
now I forgot.
Government related.
Now I forget.
How is it government related?
New
Um,
World Order, is that what you're saying?
well, maybe mass genocide
Okay.
Okay.
Because-
Well, but you gotta-
because whoa. See, and I think mass genocide because the world's too overpopulated right now
Genocide of what?
of the human race, and
Okay,
I think
Of the
that's a way.
entire human race.
Well, no, if they want to depopulate, so they
Yeah,
will. They
that
will
actually-
depopulate.
This is they, though.
See,
Who are
they,
these people that are saying
the government. In this situation, it would be the government.
which government?
Which
There's-
world order?
What do you mean, which government?
there's
Our
198
our government.
governments.
Well, you gotta
But
think.
it's all
Well, the
it's
world
all a
order
mass
is fine.
decision.
Yeah, but
The UN. The UN.
The UN does not control the world.
The UN is
They do control the road. It's the United Nations.
No, it's
No,
not-
they don't
it's
control
not
the
every
world.
country.
It's
Not
the
every
countries that
country is in the
we
UN.
we fucking talk to.
Well, their goal is to keep the peace between the countries.
Yeah.
Right, but he's saying like they would think that is.
But what happens behind closed doors?
The New World Order would be crushed by someone else. I don't think it would be
The New World Order is a one world government.
The New World Order would be taken over in this mass genocide.
No, it's
The
the,
New World
no.
Order
It would not. No.
Because if it was the New World
That
Order,
is the New World Order.
the,
Mass
or
genocide.
the United Nations, I'm saying. The United Nations wouldn't take over because if they could, they would have by now.
No.
They will be crushed by an oppressor.
Who's the oppressor?
That's what I'm asking.
It's the one world government.
Exactly.
They all come together. They all decide, hey, what's best for us, the politicians, the rich people? What can we do
Boy,
to get rid of, to just have it us?
What would make us hit the breaking point?
No, it wouldn't make us hit the breaking point. It wouldn't make them hit them break the breaking point.
Yeah, what would make them hit the breaking
probably.
They're already
Honestly,
talking about it.
Overpopulation. We are every year we are just.
point? What is the one thing you think is going to set it off?
I do like agree with that though. Overpopulation. I already theorized that in my own mind.
We're already doing it.
That's
They're
some
already
sort of
doing it.
genocide, or not necessarily genocide, but
They're already killing people.
clean sweep.
You know there's a cure
Actually-
for cancer, man.
They used to do that in Japan. Actually, they used to.
yeah, like
Well, no, yeah, they used to take the elderly. Like, if you pass a certain age, they take you up to the mountain and kill you.
Yeah, and you're limited to China. In China, you're limited to 2 babies, and if you have more than 2 babies, you get arrested and thrown in jail.
Isn't that does Japan?
Japan, China, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's China.
Do they
Okay,
kill the babies?
so what's wrong with
Yeah, but
having-
Japan, like is supremely overpopulated. They're known as too overpopulated.
what's the problem with having 2 babies? Why do these people have to have 4, 5,
Well,
6? Why do they have to
Because
keep
their
going?
economy can't
Yeah,
support
you have
that
to
people.
look. You have to look at China too.
But they keep having them. Why don't we have a law like
They're
that?
the most overpopulated country in the world. The most.
You're telling me
We're still hanging in there.
no? We're overpopulating. We have
I understand.
we're the most popular.
overpopulating, but
Every year, it's like an
the ratio
exponential.
to people.
Every
fed
year it
and,
goes up faster
like
and
have a
faster.
home.
But think about this,
It's much larger the ratio of people
which is
homeless.
interesting. See how the tables have turned in the past, within the past 100 years, because now they're trying to have people not have kids. But back in the day,
They were encouraging
World
people to
War
have
II,
sex.
Benito Mussolini was encouraging people to grow because they wanted to build their empire. And
Everyone was having sex, 50s, 60s. Everyone's
Mussolini
banging.
would offer rewards, like monetary rewards for people that would have a bunch of children.
Yeah.
They used to do that. Actually,
So
they get
people would have like
medals.
14 children, and they'd be getting, paid for it basically.
Yeah.
But nowadays the tables have turned.
Explains the term baby boomers.
Tables have turned. They don't want them anymore.
Well, back in the day, life expectancy was way shorter.
Take it easy, Chris.
Yeah, Chris, just stay still, man. I don't want you hurt on the podcast. We're gonna have to call an ambulance, and
What's wrong?
The chair.
yeah, it might go.
Chair.
It's gonna be one man, one chair stick in
Big
2
man
seconds.
in a little chair.
What?
Big man, little chair. Big man, small world.
You know what they say about small chairs.
Big guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, honestly,
Broken small.
honestly, imagine if we went to like the bar and you broke the chair at the bar.
Yo,
You know,
that could start.
That's a
the
bar
world-
fight.
That could start the world.
That could
I think.
start the
You
world
know how
on
many
it.
fucking hossers sitting in those fucking chairs all day
Oh,
at the
yeah.
bar?
The motorcycle guys
And
that
when
think they're
Chris
skinny.
walks in and breaks it.
Dude, something's up there.
Hoss is sitting in
Yeah.
his car.
Hey, that's my chair.
Back on topic.
So,
So, the end of the world? What?
so yeah, back on topic.
The UN?
Which subtopic are we on?
I have no idea. We're kind of branched off again.
Well,
Can I
we're
say
talking
mine?
about we just finished how the tables have turned.
The tables have turned because they wanted it to or some shit.
Yes.
No, because old population.
Because-
can't have them.
Whoa.
Yeah, but their next method you're saying is going to be mass genocide.
Yes, because they don't want those babies that they were telling people to make back then anymore. They don't want them anymore. It doesn't work for the
Basically
economy.
Kill them and themselves?
No, they leave all themselves. The ones that they feel need to be here to control. They want to control. They want total control of the planet. So yeah, maybe they'll keep us as slaves, like they did years ago, and we trust those guys.
Well, what about in Sparta?
I don't believe in slaves. No one should be a slave.
Back in Sparta, they used to have, if you had a boy and it cried too much at birth, they would kill it because it could never become a soldier.
What is this?
So what if our government
In Greece.
starts doing that with our kids? Only
They already are. They're
They
fucking
start-
vaccinating all the
no,
kids
no,
at birth.
Kids are
No,
pussies.
they
so-
start killing like the disabled kids and
Yeah,
the
but
girls,
that's
and they only make a big army.
Then history is repeating itself.
It is. It always does. We're gonna blow ourselves up.
World War One, World War Two, Vietnam,
We're-
they're all the same.
Yeah, and we're all apes.
Oh my god, sheep.
We're like ape sheep. We're like
Sheep.
we're like shape.
That's a horror movie, dude. That's like a straight up community horror movie. Ape sheep.
We're like shape.
I can see the
You know?
cover.
Shape?
Yeah,
Sheep. What are they talking about?
half sheep, half ape. It's like, yeah, we can think for ourselves, but we're also sheep. You know,
That's what Joe.
we're all just throwing shit at each other. We're all throwing shit at each other.
Dude. Ape sheep.
Well, I don't
Or
even-
eep,
I don't even.
ape. It'd be ape.
I don't exactly know how the world is gonna end.
She ape. Yeah. All right. Sorry, Dom. Go ahead.
I don't exactly know how the world's gonna end.
Sure.
But I can tell you what I think most likely how the U.S. is gonna end.
All right.
And
Basically, is like the world now, but okay.
um,
The U.S. goes, everyone's going, man.
that's not true. That's not necessarily.
US goes, all the Asians are committing suicide.
That's not true.
With all the fucking partying they'll be doing.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
in the U.S. it's gonna be either citizen versus citizen,
Okay.
or citizen versus government.
So either an uprising against the government or a revolution.
Or a revolution, or a race war.
Or a race war, which there already is a war on the race.
So
Or
what
a
happens
government.
if that was to happen first, a race war.
Okay.
It's
So ape
black and
versus... Okay.
white, black and white.
Okay, go on.
So if it's black versus white, and they have a race war, who's gonna intervene? The U.S. government.
Well, first of all, the
And
whites are.
what happens when the U.S. government intervenes?
What do you mean? When they interfered in with what?
The war.
Us, our war, the citizens' war.
It's a purge. It's like the purge, man.
No.
It's not. Listen,
Yeah.
you're not following.
How would the government stop the army?
This is my idea. Hold on, let me finish. So now you have a citizens' war. The government will intervene.
Yeah.
How would we react to the government intervening?
I thought you're the one explaining this. Why do I have to answer?
I'm still talking.
Oh, I thought you were like asking us a question. That's why we went off topic. Go on. I'm trying to listen. I was just confused. All right. Fuck,
So we
man.
have a citizens' war. The government goes to intervene.
Yes.
How would we react to the government intervening? We would be obviously upset and we would fight them back. So now we would have an all-out war. Citizen versus citizen, with now with the government thrown in the mix. So we would be fighting the opposite race
Okay.
and the government. From
So-
both perspectives. and the government would be fighting us both.
Yeah, but
so then it comes down to who would win.
don't you think that's already going on? Like, look at the news. There's already a war on race.
No.
And the government's already trying to kill us.
No.
It's like we're all at war behind closed doors. Yes, we are.
No,
We,
we're not.
we are not in the streets right now killing each other as a matter.
Yes, they are. Look at the look at the statistics.
Chris, stop moving in that chair.
Joey,
No.
it's not fucking blown. Yes,
No, it's not. It might not be full blown, but it's happening.
No.
Hang on a second.
The point. The government is not killing people directly with guns and knives.
No.
They're feeding them poison.
Yes, but yes, I understand that. He said that it's not happening full force when it is.
No,
It's just not happening live. It's not happening. The government's not reporting on it. No one's reporting on it.
Full force for it to be.
Look at the statistics. Look at cancer in the United States.
Dude,
I'm not
full
talking about
force.
cancer.
It is cancer. That's the
Joey,
government, man.
Joey, what you're saying is that there's all-out war in the streets.
Yeah, people are
That
throwing
doesn't make
stones
any
in the
sense.
window. And I'm talking
That's what
about
you're
every
saying?
city in
No,
every
but-
town.
We'd be
It's
using
still
machine guns
happening.
right now.
The war is happening before our eyes.
Maybe the
Yeah.
It could be
the
starting.
beginnings of a
before
war.
our eyes. It's not full force.
Yeah, he is right. It's not full force. Like
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's
Every
not
city-
like a fucking
every state,
yeah.
every city, every town.
yes.
Would be
But the
actively
war
shooting
is
and killing
here.
innocent.
The war is here.
It could be, but when will it start accelerating? I mean, it has accelerated, but right now we're at kind of an even.
Right. Well, I thought you said before that what if this was the way the world's going to end? Well, it's already happening, man.
Yeah,
It's
but
the start of
that's-
something.
that's
U.S.
what
calls.
I'm saying what I think. That's
Right.
What I think.
So, I mean, yeah, it's but it's like here. It is here. You can't deny that fact.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Any second now. Yes, I can deny that there aren't people killing themselves in the streets.
Yes, there are.
What if I was just
Go to
There are
Detroit.
riots going on in the streets.
My
Go to Detroit.
subtopic is we're struck by a comet.
Extraterrestrial.
Well,
No.
I mean, what killed the dinosaurs? Many scientists theorize that it was an asteroid.
Right.
The size to make the Gulf of Mexico,
Yes.
blah blah blah. That would annihilate us.
Absolutely.
It took-
It'd be mass
it
extinction.
Took the fucking main species off the planet.
Well, that's the main
You know,
one.
too, every year around now, like around fall for us, like September through December, we enter the asteroid belt.
Yeah. And I do
We take a risk at getting an asteroid.
I do feel like we have precautions now, though. Especially,
Yeah, but there's things.
I mean, Reagan talked about fucking
The-
space
the one
lasers,
that-
so.
the size that killed the dinosaurs, we wouldn't be able to shoot
we
down
have
with a
precautions.
missile.
No, but we'd have to break apart.
precautions against
Make it
Break it
smaller.
apart. It's still the Earth.
But in smaller pieces.
Joey,
Oh, still huge.
You
just
call
the
it.
act-
You
the
cause a
actual-
big enough explosion, you can make pieces.
The actual, yeah, there's no missile big enough, at least not yet.
We
say
have-
say it
yeah.
came tomorrow.
We have precautions against asteroids mostly, but even if we were to try to go take them down, like intercept them, it's a crapshoot, and we don't have any precautions against comets. Any.
Yeah.
A comet.
They're
could
so
be bigger than
fast.
the Earth.
Right.
Yeah.
We can't throw that off course with anything that we have.
Just the biggest fucking thing you can't.
So you don't think the government's thinking about force fields and shit?
They are.
Absolutely.
They're,
So maybe they're already here and we don't know about them yet.
the government
Maybe we're protecting ourselves from asteroids every day.
to preserve us. I mean, think about Trump with the Space Force.
Yeah, I know.
He's trying to preserve us.
Yeah,
The government's
exactly.
trying to preserve us.
Well,
Our government.
Well, here's the thing about that. It's like you know that Harry Truman was communing with Martians in the 1950s.
yeah. They are, yeah,
Supposedly.
supposedly, right.
So if that was true, maybe they have something. I wouldn't want to say set up, but they're working towards something like a force field.
Maybe they are working together, or maybe
Interplanetary
they already
fucking
gave
shit.
it to us. Maybe we already have that technology.
Are we talking about aliens and the humans conversing together?
Yeah,
Working together.
yeah. That or they already
That
have.
would be fucking insane.
No, like this is already happening in some secret form of
Yeah,
government.
yeah, oh,
Maybe
yeah.
DC was
Absolutely.
underground or some shit.
Well, I feel like we already got some of their technology too. I feel like we've already came in contact, and I feel like we have some of the. I mean, look at
X-ray.
look at all this. Look at
I think they might have been around before.
even nuclear bombs. It's alien. You think about it. A human wouldn't think about that.
Yeah, they would. It's a natural resource.
So we knew that uranium was going to cause fucking
No, yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
He's right.
well, you have to
these molecules and
everyone experimented. That's science.
yeah,
It
but
started
but
somewhere. People see
where did the neutrons and the plutons come from?
microscopes.
An atom. Where did the atoms come from? It's like
Well, it's from the universe.
maybe I'm just saying.
Every
Maybe we
atom-
already have some of their technology.
Every atom comes from an atom. An atom is the smallest thing.
Not-
Everything is made from atoms. Every single thing in the world is made from an atom, including atoms. So, how the first atom came to be? who the
Well,
fuck knows?
actually,
But
atoms are-
come from atoms.
Atoms are made from molecules.
Well,
Atoms are molecules.
this is all earthbound, correct?
Yeah.
So say the aliens have already harvested the
Atoms
resources.
are
If the
molecules.
aliens had shit to do with us, it would be things that we would have no idea about, honestly.
Absolutely.
And it would be something that's out of our reach. It wouldn't be like bombs and stuff on Earth. It's going to be stuff of preserving Earth and keeping its pathways clear. Stuff we wouldn't even know about.
Or shit that's already happening
Yeah,
that
shit
we
that's
don't
happening
even realize.
in the outside
Okay,
world
yeah,
that we
no,
don't know
yeah.
about. That's the stuff that I would think. that
Now
would be-
now do you think that we already have? Or okay, how about let me ask you this, because we already talked that we had. But what if we're not actually working with them, but we are still obtaining their technology through like crashed UFOs?
Perhaps we aren't obtaining any technology. There is no trading, and there was just a commune to discuss peace across the galaxy, or wherever they're from.
Yeah. That this is like the stuff that they would be discussing, I'd imagine.
Yeah. And
You know,
it could
who knows, maybe Harry Truman gave him a token of Earth or something.
yeah.
Fucking gave him a fucking nuclear
You know what's
warhead.
fucking crazy?
Sure. Yeah.
The Big Bang. Don't even get me started.
What the fuck was that, and how did it create all this?
Well, I mean, do you want the scientific explanation or?
Yeah.
Well, first there was the explosion. There was nothing, and then there was something.
How can there be an explosion if there was nothing?
Okay.
Nothingness.
That's the point. That what is the Big Bang? There's no such thing as nothingness. There's always something.
So you're saying that there was
Well, it's a
no
theory.
beginning
It's a
point.
theory.
No, there was
Either
no
an endless
beginning
loop or
point.
an endless line.
It's either an endless loop or an endless line. Correct. So there was a start.
no beginning,
No.
no end.
Well, there was no
It's
start.
just infinity.
It's just infinite. Right.
There was an endless line.
But the start for us was the Big Bang.
Yeah. Well, do you remember that diagram that I showed you? The circle
Yeah.
with the circles that came off of it.
Yeah.
There's no beginning.
Mhm.
There's no end.
Because it's infinite. It's a
And
circle.
every universe
Okay.
would branch off into its own little
Yeah.
making that
Yeah.
symbol.
But before that, before the branch,
Yeah.
and even before that, and before that, and before that, there was nothing before the Big Bang. But nothing is something.
Yeah, but you might.
No, it's nothing to us.
You're thinking though from the outside loop on the diagram. There's the inside circle.
Well, those loops were for different realities, not.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're saying what if in another reality there was no Big Bang, or
Yeah, it could.
yeah,
That makes string theory. That makes that web design.
yeah.
That's what the universe looks like. It wouldn't be a line.
No, there.
It would be.
Well,
down
it could
web.
be a line if it was an endless
But
line.
if what you're saying is true, then it would be a web, and that would
Right.
be
But
string
where
theory is true.
where does the start and where does the end?
There is no start and end.
Because
That-
it's
that-
infinite.
that's-
So it would technically be a line, but
It's always been going.
it's all. I mean, there has been no
I mean,
beginning
saying,
or end.
Saying it's infinite though directly contradicts the whole concept.
And expanding, apparently.
Yeah,
So
infinitely.
take our expansion rate, right? How much we expand in a year. Cut it in half and start regressing. You cut it in half, right? This is from a math point of view. So whatever you have, you cut it in half. Say we cut our universe in half. Like, chop the second half of the timeline off. Cut it in half again. Cut it in half again. All the way down to the beginning, there would not be a zero. Because you would keep cutting half,
Right.
and half, and half.
Right.
And
You're always
eventually
behind.
Start getting down to decimals.
Right.
But decimals go on forever.
Right.
It would not come down to zero. It would always point
Just-
0.00,
yeah.
infinite.
Infinite.
zeros.
There's yeah.
You, there would not be an origin.
Right.
it would just be infinitely small.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So there is no such thing as nothing.
Right. Because there's always been something there. And even before that, it's just infinite.
keep
You
cutting
can't
in half as much
you
as
can't
want,
explain
it's just gonna get
you
that
can't
much
explain
bigger.
infinite because
There's always something.
yeah. Yeah. And when you get down to the nitty-gritty stuff like that, it's like, how important are we really? I mean, we're just a bunch of apes.
Brought it back. Well, dude, that Planet of the Apes. That's what we are.
Subconsciously,
We
yeah.
are, man. When did the walking apes decide that nuclear war was the solution to settle the score?
We did. We're those walking apes.
You know, on that
But
note, I think that's a podcast.
Speaking of podcasts, if you're still here, thanks for sticking around.
Finally got to the good parts. The beginning.
Yeah. Well, the whole Nick,
Gain traction.
What's up?
that Twisted Tea looks really good.
Wait, we have to do the outro. Come on, ready?
I am looking for a drink. Do you think
Let's
you can
go.
hook me up with something?
Let's go.
What's up?
The outro.
Wait, I'm not. We're outroing.
Are we?
I thought we were still going here. It's
Oh.
only. It's. I mean, we've only.
Still going. I mean, it's only been going on for
It's only been 40 minutes.
Well, let's keep going.
Oh, I'm ready. I've been ready, but I am thirsty. My throat's on fire. Can you
Do you want to?
finish it? Finish it, Nick. Okay, can you just if you can't, can someone get me a regular drink? I mean,
When the podcast started.
my throat's on fire, man.
Let's talk about the.
I don't want it.
The possibility of us being here.
Okay, say that one more time.
And what is the possibility? Let's think about. No. Let's think
Whose
about
is
the
that? Whose is that? Tell me right now.
I have no idea.
I don't want.
It's yours now.
No, it was his when he was eating fucking like spaghetti noodles. No way.
Let's
You
think
know
about.
how much Sprite I waste?
Nick, that's not mine. Whoever's it is, fucking drink it. Say it, Dom. Say it.
I'm.
Spit it out.
Shut up. You're prolonging it even more.
All right, let's hear it.
I think we should think about the chances of us being here on this Earth, in this planet, in this galaxy, and live in it's just the perfect world.
Yeah.
Why not anywhere else? You know.
Thank you, Nick.
I mean that I don't
Thank
think
you.
we wouldn't be able to exactly figure out, but the vastness of it is so complex that it almost forces you to believe that there is something else out there, but we don't know what.
Whiskey.
What do you mean, like we're it?
No, we're not. I'm saying it forces you to believe that there's more.
But it could also force you to believe that there isn't.
So I think logically that there is more. There's
Mathematically, there is more.
logically too.
Yes, logically too.
Or if you just look at
Because of the math. It's logic.
Because of the math.
Yeah.
There is math there.
no, well, if you look at like the planets just nearly surrounding us, like,
We are the perfect distance from the sun
just
as well.
just the position.
Any closer, any shorter, you'd be dead.
Exactly.
That's
I mean,
why
if you
there's
just look
life
at
on
those.
Earth.
It's almost.
That's what I'm saying.
What if Earth was just the
That's the only
absolute
one-
perfect
that's the only one
place
we have
to grow
compare.
life? What if there is no
Because we
other
can't
life?
Right.
see another-
There is like a what if there. There is a what if,
What
like
if,
we
What
are.
if Earth is so rare? What if this, like,
It is. It is.
We are.
I know, but think about it. Like, what if there isn't any life out there?
Right.
What if literally
But
we are the
it-
perfect storm?
what if that's religion too, you know?
But logically though, I feel like it's impossible.
For other life?
Even in
No, it's It's impossible for it to not have other
let
life.
alone the universe.
Right, because you see all those stars out there.
Yeah.
That's a sun. So suns have planets
You gotta
potentially
think
that
How
are
the
around
Earth
them.
actually came to be? It's incredible.
I know. I never
Now,
not claimed it wasn't.
Other planets, other planets. Do you think that they like have the same like systems as we do, like counting with the numbers and math?
Yeah, but it depends on whatever their species that lives there.
What if they don't
are
even need
capable
that
of.
because they have a totally different society? What if they don't need language?
This is our system. Like we're nothing when you think about the big.
But do you
picture.
think they still have math for solving problems?
Maybe. Maybe they don't.
Do you think they build buildings like
That's
us?
where this comes in. The universe is so infinitely big that it is a possibility that there are creatures out there that are similar to us,
Yeah.
maybe just
Yeah.
like us,
But do you think they
or
build?
us infinitely time over.
Do you think like the
Yeah.
same inventions would be like built there, like sinks?
No, I
houses?
feel like they would. Yes, they could.
It could,
You,
because
but
it's so infinitely
it could be
big that
entirely
the
different, though.
options are endless.
But there could be a planet out there where we're doing the exact same thing that we're doing right now,
And more.
and more, or less.
It's insane.
Yeah,
Is that us?
you just can't wrap your head around
I
it.
need a nice sub right now.
It's up here, bro.
I need a nice sub right now. Nice sub.
Yeah, bro. Honestly,
Come on.
no, man. We got to go for at least an hour. People want to hear long podcasts. They don't want to stick around.
No, half of this is shit.
It's perfect. I'm gonna cut half of it out. Remember?
So that's called that's answers. Look at all the different songs.
Yeah, I know.
And then we're the smallest song.
That's not all the sons.
Yeah, and that's just the ones we know. And it's crazy, but it's like, how can we not see that?
Sorry, buddy.
That
They're that
small
big.
little
Yep.
tiny one.
Yep.
They're that big. That just shows you how much
A
space.
speck of sand.
That just shows
compared to
you how
everything
much
else.
space there is between
Oh,
us,
yeah.
how vast it is, and we don't even know what's past that. Those, if we're a speck on a model like this big, and there's a star this big, and we can't see it,
Yeah.
even though, despite its size, that tells you how far away it is. That we can't see it with the naked eye, and we need electron microscopes
Yeah.
And that's why
That's insane.
or telescopes.
we sometimes. I mean, let's think. Maybe forget the comets and forget the asteroids, but there could be a whole nother planet that collides with us,
Or sun burns us out.
or another sun that burns us out and engulfs our universe. It grows big enough and engulfs us.
Just like
So
just
forget our sun.
from a solar flare.
That's going to get engulfed by another sun outside of our universe. If a sun becomes
Would we
big,
die before? We'd obviously die before our Earth hits the actual surface of the planet, right? Like, would the speed of would the speed that we're being hurling toward another planet, would that kill us?
we wouldn't be hurling toward the
Would we be all
planet.
on
Would be
fire?
hurling
Would we,
towards
like,
us.
Would we all be on fire or something?
It's crazy to think how we would burn up with just like a subtle nuance.
Yeah,
It'd be like worse than a
of the
nuke.
sun.
yeah, and
But,
it's
yeah,
It'd be like,
and
it's insane. It's scary. I used to be
How
scared.
far away the sun is
Like-
from Earth.
Yeah,
Think about the speed of light.
yeah,
The speed of light, if you were to shine a light for like, I don't know, 10 miles,
Yeah.
like 1,000 miles even,
yeah.
the light from this end would get to that end in a flash. Like, almost no time. It
Right.
should come in decimals of time. But yet, we're so far from the Earth that it takes the Earth's sunlight over 8 minutes to get to us.
And that's
at the rate of light of speed.
and that's what's really scary about that is the sun. I mean, tomorrow, think about it. We wouldn't know for 8 minutes if the sun was gone.
Yeah, well, we'd see it for 8 minutes.
We'd see, right. We would, but we wouldn't
In
know.
reality,
Yeah,
it would die 8 minutes.
8 minutes
we
before it
see
actually
die.
did. Right. And we, I mean, there's no precaution towards that. You can't outbeat the speed of time or the speed of light.
imagine what
You
that
can't.
last.
We
like,
would never. The government wouldn't even see that coming.
Imagine we do go hurtling toward another sun. Imagine that last few like seconds or
We're only
minutes on
so like capable. Huh?
But like, imagine like that last few seconds on Earth.
Well, one
What would
thing-
be going through your mind?
One thing off our axis, we would be dead. We'd be
We
dead.
will be someday.
But would
We
the
have to
hurt?
accept that
Would
someday.
us? I'm saying, would we feel it if we're on Earth? Do you think we'd feel the Earth being hurtled?
I don't think we
toward-
could because it'd be so instant.
So
That's
what?
like saying if
We
the
would
Earth,
feel it.
if the Earth stopped right now instantly, instantaneous. The Earth's moving at millions of miles per
So
hour.
we wouldn't be able to tell if we're
Wait,
hurtling
you're
into
talking about rotation and revolution?
Here, no, what?
Rotation and revolution. Rotation meaning day and night, or revolution meaning seasons around the sun.
I mean, when the Earth itself is spinning. It's a globe. It spins on an axis. That's what I'm talking about. A couple of thousand miles per hour, right? Okay, hang on a second. That Earth stops instantly. So we're still moving. We're building momentum as we move. We are moving with the Earth.
You
That's
answer my question.
let me finish my fucking sentence.
It's not going to answer my question. Go ahead.
I'll answer your question after I'm done explaining. All right. So we're spinning we're spinning with the Earth right now. Earth stops instantly. We still move because
The centrifugal force, inertia. We would have inertia if the Earth just suddenly stopped. Think about it.
we'd be slammed at thousands of miles per hour into this wall, and the wall would be slammed, and everything would be slammed.
Yeah. Well, if it was to stop the centrifugal force, right, of us spinning, gravity counteracts it. That's why we're on the ground. But if we were to stop suddenly, the centrifugal force would drop to zero.
That's what I'm
Meaning-
talking about. Instantly,
No, the
instantaneous.
centrifugal force, or we would have inertia, and gravity wouldn't be strong enough to hold us down. We would
We'd go
lose
flying.
our sense of gravity.
Right.
We would go flying into the atmosphere, and we would be dead instantly from our acceleration of zero.
You'd be ripped to shreds.
Whatever.
You'd be ripped to
We-
we
We would the G forces. of
We would
gravity
cease to exist. We wouldn't even be dust. It would, yeah. You'd be ripped to shreds at a speed like that. Your body
The
can't.
actual speed
The entire world is.
before your body broke down,
Now, what's your question?
you would just die.
Yeah,
I was saying-
before you, as soon as the initial launch, the
It would
initial
be like-
punch of G force,
like
would
that.
just be
If the Earth were to go
Like you'd be,
into,
like, jutted, like
say, a
that,
giant
your
sun.
heart would just stop.
Okay.
we go by it and it starts to suck us in,
Okay.
do you think it would?
Well, we wouldn't go by the Earth. The sun outside of our universe would go by.
We would see it though. It would be huge. It would get bigger.
Yeah.
And bigger, right?
Oh, yeah. We'd probably see it right now
So,
at night.
what do you think that last few minutes on Earth, like, what do you think would be going on?
with in what event?
This would be if a sun passed us that was
Like,
big,
how
past the
like,
universe that was big enough to
what do
see
you
from
think-
Earth.
What would it feel like to be on Earth at that time?
Like a weird bird, right? Is that what you're
Yeah, I'm saying that. Yeah, I don't even think we'd stand a chance.
I know, but it would take a while. It might take a few.
Well,
seconds.
right. No, well, it would take
We'll
years.
see a little circle getting bigger,
Bigger and bigger and bigger. Right.
What if it did take years? Imagine how crazy Earth would
Yeah.
be. People would be developing ways
Oh,
to
yeah.
destroy it.
Yeah, it would be
It'd be,
a
like, hopeless almost.
extinction effect.
New religions would be like
Yeah. Yeah, people would start worshiping that, saying it's God coming
mass
closer.
warfare and shit.
That would be it. We
Oh
wouldn't
my
have time to panic.
Those are all subtopics right there,
Or
and it's crazy.
we'd see the light first, right? Before the heat flash.
He's saying like the amount of time it takes from the light to hit and the actual destruction. What would be going through our minds during that time?
Hmm.
Like, how would the Earth?
It would be so far away, yet we could see it. So it would be far away enough that we could survive,
see a
but it's
little
so huge
Yeah.
that we'd still see it. What happens then? What happens when it starts getting closer and closer? What are we thinking? What's going on? You know, what's going on in the world? Government, what we're taking precautions, or what can you do?
Well, I mean, they'd be scrambling to figure out what it is.
We'd
And
be
then
At first they would.
They'd figure out what it was, and they probably. I mean, even if they said something to us or they didn't, it would
Right.
make a difference.
Right.
Because even if we kill ourselves, it's
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
Because we're just gonna die anyway.
Well, maybe not. What if there was a
Yes,
precaution you could
Well,
possibly
the
take?
government would probably think like that.
Right.
And so they probably wouldn't tell us.
Because they don't want to die either. They want to control us. Don't forget. Without people to control, it's
But
pointless.
How would they destroy? There's nothing that they can do. There's no time to create something to destroy.
They would have to do it themselves.
We would have to come up with we would have to shift. We'd have to figure out how to make the Earth move,
The thing is,
or make the universe move. That's what we would have to figure out.
The thing is, we wouldn't even know like what's going on with the government.
Right.
As people on the ground.
We start panicking. People start fucking worshiping this
No
thing.
one would be on their fucking cell phone
Worshipping it.
looking at
Yeah.
fucking Fox.
What if they don't? I mean, okay, so
No, how long's the time period talking about? Just months?
it could be. We don't know.
Years?
We see
It
we
could
see
be
a,
years.
we see it as a
Because
speck.
It's so big. The speck keeps getting
Yeah,
slightly
well,
bigger.
just say months.
I thought it was like
A week.
fucking
Yeah, months.
blinding light, like years of
No,
blinding
months.
light.
No,
like the little
it-
speck. is
It
getting
starts as
closer
a
and
star and it's closer and closer and
Yeah,
closer, and the
it's
government
like-
starts
oh.
seeing it happen, and they know something's up.
It's like
For like
And that's
years.
that sun
Some
Oh,
months.
that's
coming towards
that's
us.
fucked.
Yeah.
I gotta write that shit.
like what do we do then?
You can't do anything.
What do you think? And you can't measure it. You can't measure how fast it's coming.
They can.
Well, what if it's no way to tell? You don't know how much that sun's growing. What if it doesn't grow at a certain speed? Because the universe has no rules.
We would know. Once it got to a feasible distance, we would measure the speed that it's traveling.
But what if that speed's ever changing and there's no way to measure it?
If it's ever changing, we
Because
would
the
know.
universe has no way
If
to.
it's ever changing, we would know. Because
But there would be
either
no cycle though. But there would be no way to measure it.
exponential.
Do you think war
It
would
would
break
be
out?
either increasing or just decreasing or increasing exponentially. They would be able to tell that. They could tell if it's. But like we had.
But there's no pattern. There's no
The
pattern.
pattern is exponentially getting faster and faster. It's getting faster.
But I'm saying, but you can't measure by the size. You don't. It'll be different every day.
Yes, they can. They can calculate it.
Yeah, after the fact.
No, after the fact of what? Of it hitting us?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. If it's hear me out for 10 seconds.
Joey, we have the technology to project its speed, even if it's exponential, and we also have the ability to predict when it will hit based on its exponential rate, because we can go in the future with math.
Okay, so you can measure if the speed changes in 20 minutes,
Yes.
Yes.
and then 30 minutes, and then
Yeah,
20, and then an hour.
Because they spot the pattern of what is it, how
But there wouldn't be a pattern.
exponential.
It's ever changing.
It's a formula.
It's
easy. It's an easy mathematical.
but it's
formula.
ever changing.
Yes, exponential.
So it could be 1 second difference, and then 10 seconds, and then
Yes.
an hour, and they take.
You
But
would be able to
it's
tell.
different every time.
You would be able to tell.
They'd have
You'd be able to see. You'd be able to tell, but you wouldn't be able to give it. You wouldn't be able to know how fast it could possibly grow. It could jump from an hour to instant because the universe has no rules. But we can't measure that.
Yeah.
You can't measure an instantaneous. You don't know if it's going to be instantaneous.
We couldn't if we had months. Let's say it was months before it hit.
But if it was every second, it was changing speed at how fast it
We can
grows.
calculate it.
You can't calculate something like that.
Yes, we
Wait,
can.
think about this. Think
They
about
take
this.
the origin, right? It's a simple formula. Think about it in a simple formula. You have the origin,
Yeah,
and you have
I'm
a
thinking that.
checkpoint.
Yes. But there
What's
is no
happening with the
checkpoint
checkpoint?
because the numbers are always
You
different.
can make a checkpoint wherever you want,
So I can make a checkpoint at 0.1.2.
if you wanted to. But that doesn't even matter where they make the checkpoint. They take the origin.
Okay, so 0.00000, let's say,
They
size.
They take the origin,
Okay.
and then they pick wherever they want to put this checkpoint. How much it's grown, let's say, in 24 hours.
Yeah,
They
but
see
all
how
those
much
numbers
it's
are
grown.
different. All those
Yeah,
numbers are
yeah,
different.
Exactly.
But and then
They
the
take-
next
you'd
one's
still be able to
different.
listen.
You'd
And
still
then
be
they
able to
take it
find
from
the formula.
They take it from 20. This is how you find the formula. You take it from 24 hours to 36 hours, or 48 to 48 hours. You check it. The difference in the rate would be the formula. And with just those two checkpoints, you have a prediction of impact.
I disagree.
Yo, let me
That's
just.
math, Joey.
Yo,
But I disagree.
Dom, give me a formula. I'll figure
Okay.
it out like right now. Just
Think-
give me a hypothetical.
But I disagree.
Okay.
And, but you're not.
Think about
Can I explain for 10 seconds
You've been explaining
why
for
that?
20 minutes.
Let me explain.
Why don't we-
Let me give me 10 seconds.
Give me 10 seconds.
All right, take your 10 seconds of fame.
Just let him finish.
I was
We'll get back to that.
just gonna say, like,
Nick, do you see what I'm saying?
imagine,
No.
I
imagine,
don't see what he's saying.
imagine that they do figure out how fast it's coming at us.
hypothetical formula.
What if it was multiple lifetimes?
There is no formula.
Okay.
There can't be a
Oh, my
formula.
God. Pretend there is. Say they discover that it's gonna be
Joe, it's
multiple.
math. It's proof.
It's not
Shut
math.
up,
That's
guys.
not
You're
math.
interrupting me now.
Math doesn't exist to the universe.
Oh my god.
We use math to
Jesus
determine.
fucking Christ. Imagine.
Say it.
Just say it.
Just fucking say it.
Joey, shut up. Let him
So,
go.
what I'm saying is, what if they do discover how fast it's coming at us, and they can tell how much time it's going to take, and they discover it's like multiple lifetimes? Do you think that people would just live out their life, or is there going to be like people trying to fix it? Or
Now let me
It
explain
would be an ongoing.
why your question doesn't make
Like, what
sense to
about
me.
scientists? We're like,
We're
oh,
gonna live
whatever.
our life.
We'll live our life.
Because they'd say,
Fuck
they'd
that.
come out and tell us. They'd say, oh, well, it's going to hit in 1,000 years.
Yeah, right.
So
The Earth's already going to swallow us in a billion
Yeah, no
years.
one's going to care though. They're like, oh, I'll live my life.
Exactly.
And then there would be crazy motherfuckers.
Then at the end, then
Yeah,
at the
they
end,
would-
everyone would be rushing on the last 100 years or some shit.
Yeah.
No, everyone would have the mindset of we know we're gonna die. This is like the last
And
generation.
Joey, when
100 years is a long time.
Joey, between those
Not just
checkpoints,
100 years, like say over
between
1,000
the speeds,
years.
People could.
they can simulate the speed that it exponentially increased.
Over 1,000 years.
And then they
who
take it
knows?
and they put it at every checkpoint. The speed that it increased.
Joey,
But every checkpoint would be
Joey,
different.
give me some.
We
Give me
would
the
make the
checkpoints.
checkpoint.
First,
I don't even know what checkpoints means here.
Alright, let me
Joey.
discuss, because you're not getting it. That's
No, I understand. No, I get what you mean by checkpoints, but
You just said you didn't.
it doesn't make sense in what I'm saying.
Because you don't know what checkpoints are.
Yes, I do. I know what you're
Joey,
saying. You
let's
take a
just-
checkpoint in an
let's-
hour
wait,
and then
wait,
3
wait,
hours.
guys.
I'm pretty sure I just heard the words I don't know what check.
Not like that, dude. Okay.
Okay, Joey.
Okay.
Give me the. Give me
So
the,
I know what they mean.
Listen, I'm just gonna follow you here and try to figure it out. See if we can or not.
Okay. All right.
This is the situation.
All right.
So tell me the time frame of how long. Let's just say, like you're looking at this from an outsider's perspective. Look at how long the time period of this comet or star or whatever was coming over the Earth? What was the exact time period from the moment we saw the light to the moment of destruction?
The exact time period.
Yeah. Don't say it from like a human perspective, just a figurative perspective.
I'm lost.
Well, I mean, Joey, we could have enough time to figure it out.
Hundreds of years, yeah.
Or we
Just
could-
tell me how long this fucking star was in our fucking interest.
500 years.
No, not 500 years.
500 years?
Well, for 10.
Tell me a time.
This is why this doesn't work. You guys won't let me explain why this won't work.
Because you're not.
I've been trying to explain why this right here, this math won't work there. Let me explain.
It won't work.
We see a star. Okay, we see a star. That's your origin. That's your checkpoint. We saw the star. We thought, oh, it's a pretty star. Hang on a
It
second.
wouldn't be exact, it would be approximate.
Hang on a second.
Okay, explain.
Then we see the star getting closer.
Right.
Okay.
Just like a second later.
No.
Like 10 seconds?
No.
What? That
We wouldn't-
can't perceive it?
We wouldn't, you couldn't notice until, however, okay. This is why this won't work.
You're saying you won't notice until it's too late.
This is why it won't work. None of that works because I'm saying, what if that star had an ever-changing growing rate? You can't measure an ever-changing growing rate because it could grow from that little speck. It could grow this big to this big, back down to this big.
It would not go.
It could. It could. Because the universe has no rules.
No.
What if it could
not
shrink?
That, Joey. That's not physics.
The universe.
Okay,
Because
okay.
It would not. If it,
Okay, so let's say it doesn't shrink.
If it had momentum and was coming towards
Right.
us, why would the momentum?
Okay,
suddenly
okay, so let's say it doesn't change. It doesn't shrink. Okay, let's say. Doesn't shrink, but it's growing. And it's growing differently each time. Each millisecond it's growing. It could grow from 0.0 to 10 to fucking 45 to fucking 46, then to 47,
An explosion would
49.
not shrink though.
No, it's not shrinking. I'm not talking about shrinking anymore. I'm talking about this is ever changing, but it's ever growing.
But it would only be ever changing in a positive.
Yeah, but you can't measure a random number. You can't there's no
You
pattern.
can estimate.
No, you can't even
Wait.
estimate.
Wait, let me
Why
do
are
this
you arguing
fucking...
over some that?
Let me try to find out the formula here.
But there is no formula.
Joey, listen.
Because there is
Listen,
no
just
formula out
listen.
there.
Tell me. Okay, I'm the little radar gun shooting at the star right now. I'm the little fucking radar gun, dude. It starts the moment the star starts. Say we have no idea how long. Tell me the seconds between. Just hypothetically. Make up a scenario for me. Make up the scenario in your vision.
Okay.
Go.
8 seconds,
Okay.
45 seconds,
Okay.
20 seconds,
Okay.
2 seconds,
Okay.
0.01 seconds,
Okay.
back to 25 seconds, 30 seconds,
Are we gonna go
60
all
minutes,
the way-
60.
all the way to the impact?
Yes. But you don't know when that is because it's ever changing. There's no formula. You can't measure that.
You have to bring me to the impact because this is when
There is no impact yet. This is before the
He's
impact.
saying you have to tell them hypothetically where the
hypothetically.
impact
Tell me the story.
Hypothetically,
This is when my calculator, the device,
Okay.
gets destroyed because the Earth is destroyed.
yes.
Okay, so tell me.
It could go from that, just a little speck.
We're at 60.
Okay, listen to me. So yeah, okay, so we're at 60. We don't know how big or small it is, though. I don't know yet. I'm not there. I don't see the sun in your calculator.
For 60 minutes. 60 minutes.
60 minutes?
So it's been an hour and about 2 minutes now.
since we started making this formula.
fucking
This is
robot.
fucking confusing as fuck.
Okay, let's do this.
This is
No,
this is not what I'm saying.
I know you said that.
190.
If
We're
it
at
wanted
190
to,
minutes.
it could go from that speck to kill us.
Yeah.
And we can't measure that.
Because we don't have enough time.
No, not because you don't have enough time.
23.7 seconds. In 23.7 seconds, we would be killed. And I just figured that out on
No.
my fucking basic calculator.
Why? Why would we be killed?
Because I added all the fucking numbers up.
That's not.
And then divided by the actual number, so I just
Yeah,
found...
but it would be that's just like a simple.
Yeah.
I see. I'm lost here.
You said
But
that
I'm
the
saying
universe could be ever changing, which it is. But you're saying that we can't calculate it because it's ever changing and the universe
Yes.
does not have a formula.
Yes.
But we have a formula.
Right.
And why we have a formula is to figure our environment out around us.
If that star wanted to blow us up right now,
Yeah.
it could.
Exactly.
Okay, so say it wanted to come. Say it wanted to come really close, but not kill us yet.
Okay.
What? It's not intelligent.
I'm saying no. What if? I know it's not
The
intelligent.
sun's like fucking with it?
No.
So you're saying what, like instantly jump?
See, like,
It could instant. It could be instant because the time's ever changing. So if it wanted to go from that formula and then change to a different formula, we might have the formula for the first 60 minutes.
we would have the pattern between formulas though.
There is no pattern because it's an infinite amount of formulas that it can change. No. There's no pattern to that star. There's no pattern to that star.
No, it's random.
It's random every infinite time.
Figure out an estimate.
No, you
If I
can't.
can estimate it on
You
my
can't.
fucking shitty ass fucking
You can't
phone calculator,
estimate it because it could one day.
Why would it jump back down? From a high
It's never
speed-
jumped back down.
No, you're saying that if it was growing and shrinking, because remember you said the time. is-
Yeah, not shrinking, so to say, but slowing down.
Slowing down. What would be causing it to slow down?
It has no rules. That sun's different from our universe,
Yeah, but
sun.
Momentum. If something explodes, it creates a force, right? And the force is what drives.
But the
particles.
suns didn't explode. I'm not talking about a supernova here. I'm talking about an actual sun.
Physiologically.
Yeah, I'm
Why?
talking like if something was to explode and we see that star in the sky growing, the force would be pushing it our way. That force would not be able to reverse,
No, never. But it could ever change.
only in a positive manner.
Right. But it could also slow down.
No, that's a negative manner. The force is what's driving it in a positive manner.
It's like,
Well,
Why?
I mean, technically, it wouldn't speed up or slow down. Technically.
Technically.
That's what we know because
it
But
would just stay the same
there's
rate.
no rules.
same rate.
There's no rules out there.
That is just a rule of existence.
So if
Like,
if
but
it-
like a force moving
I mean,
in
I
one
guess
direction.
technically, based on other stimuli, it's possible that it would
Right.
slow down, but we have the means to figure out what would be causing it and how much.
I don't know.
Slowing down or
I'm
slowing up.
I'm still
And the
still
stimuli, too.
I might be stubborn, but I'm still stuck on it. You know, I think that we wouldn't be able to calculate something like that.
If we had enough time, we could.
Right. Well, if it was like a minute, we're fucked. But
Yeah, if it would.
Yeah, it could be though. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
I know.
I know. Well, if it is, then we're fucked. But if it's like
It could be at first. It could be 30 seconds, and we notice it, and then right after that, it could be
Then it has
it's not
instantaneous.
even in the sky anymore, like it's black
Right.
for another 30 seconds.
The bottom line is that if we have the time before it hits,
Right.
let's say if we have a month,
It all
we can have
comes down to
formula
time.
in just the amount of time it takes us to make.
Well, time's just a formula too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, no, no.
time doesn't exist out there.
Yeah.
On
Well,
that
this
note.
star has come into our existence, so what works for us is going to work for us.
On
But
that
not
note-
for what's out there.
Yeah.
It's coming for us.
Well, on that note, time is up. Time.
Wow. Let's see what we're at. 1 hour and 8 minutes.
This has been.
Ready? Let's
Well-
well, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
This is one of our worst.
Hope you got a full load of the experience.
Really, we weren't as calm this time though. It was a little annoying.
Yeah. To the Super Goon
Well,
experience.
on that note,
I'm not ready for that. I gotta be ready for that.
there you go.
What, Nick?
Huh?
Is it raining?
No, it's the wind. Hurry up.
That's the wind.
Yes.
Oh, it is windy out, yeah.
Do
Whoa.
say do.
The stars coming.
Close
bro.
out the podcast.
All right, that's been the Super Goon experience. Hope you've enjoyed. 1 hour,
2001.
9 minutes. Huh? I'm gonna do it.
2001?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Do the end. I gotta get into it. You gotta say thanks to everybody who's still here.
Thank you.
You know. And that's that. Hope you got intellectual.
Okay, go ahead.
Do 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 do.